good morning YouTube. Good to see you guys. So today we're at a place that I'm so excited to show you called Agritopia. And so that is going to be the neighborhood in this area that's right behind me. So I'm right next to Higley and also right next to the 202. So we're still in Gilbert, and this is a really cool neighborhood that has just such a creative vision behind it that I think you're really going to appreciate. And I think you guys are going to get a kick out of this one. I'm so excited to show it to you. I've driven by and been in Agritopia many times, but it wasn't until today, walking through and driving through it and starting to plan out my route, that I thought, man, this I didn't realize how cool this was. So I'm excited. Let's go skate it. History lesson. So in the 1960s, the Johnston family, Jim and Virginia, bought this property from the Reavers. They wanted to raise their kids on a farm, and so the boys went to school and in the summers helped on the farm, growing cotton, growing wheat. And then upon graduation, they went off and studied. Two of the boys studied agriculture, one of the sons studied engineering. And by the 90s, they realized they needed to do something as the town was enveloping all around their farm. So they decided to create Agritopia. So the idea was that if they develop it, they can preserve the things, the heritage and the things that are important to them, like family and community and being one with the natural resources and living off the land. So you can see lower fences here, front-facing homes where the garage is tucked behind. All of those things help add to that. Okay, so here we've got the pool and some of the tennis courts and some of the amenities that people in the community have access to. And then this is the field for the grade school. Not a great shot, but it's back there. All right, here we got some putting greens, really fun. It looks like the cars are driving by really fast, but I've got it in 2x speed right now. So I'm not skating that fast. The drivers aren't that crazy. Lots of roundabouts. And then here you're gonna see clear water. So this right here, this is a retirement community for people that want assisted living. So if you are needing something where your mom or your dad can live close by, this is perfect for that. And everything is still walkable. So that's awesome. Goes back to that idea of wanting to keep families together. And I just gotta say, I love the shade. I love all the trees in the shade. I mean, Arizona's got a variety of flora and fauna, but being able to just have a bunch of shade trees really gives a community it feels like there's a lot of life because of that. So one thing you don't see is garages. So they're there, they're just tucked back behind. And right now we're coming up, and if you pause the video and look, you can see the 202 over that hill, but right here, this is a dog park. So there's a pond, and there's fields, and there's places for dogs to play. Really cool. So that's walkable, obviously. Yeah, I think this stretch right here is my favorite. It's just so magical. I mean, the light peeking through the leaves, it's just beautiful. That's a cool house. Front porch. Front porch. You can see the garages back there, tucked back behind the houses. Fourth of July. So there's Clearwater again. And then over here on the right is a citrus grove. So all sorts of different citrus trees growing. How cool is it that there's just a white picket fence, you know? So for a lot of these homes, you know, they feel like they're living right on the edge, even though they're pretty much in the middle, close to the middle of Gilbert, right off the 202, right off a major highway. So this is the backside of the retail area. So that was the barn there. So this is a big Quonset hut. Has a bunch of craftsmen in it. It's very cool. We'll take a look at that later. Coffee shop. So you can see how close everything is. Everything's walkable. So even if you're not interested in a home, a lot of people come out here and get a coffee and hang out and get pizza or grab a beer. And here's Joe's Farm Grill. Amazing food. So if you are in the area, stop by, get yourself a burger or a salad. Very fresh. On a Saturday and a Sunday, this place is just crawling with kids, running around, having fun. People bring their dogs. It's a great spot for families. So here we've got a little bit of a mixed use. So we've got commercial on the ground floor with condos and apartments up above. So the commercial here, I mean, man, there's everything. So restaurants, coffee shops, workout studios, yoga studios, indoor, outdoor dining. A couple fun watering holes. So again, this is right off the 202 in the Higley. So anybody can come out here and check this out and have fun. So if you're interested and you're kind of exploring the idea, come down here and spend an afternoon. You know, you'll get a feel for what life is like, and you can eat lunch and grab a cocktail. Pretty big building, you can see. All right, so now we're coming right back up on the Backyard Taco, which was where I started the video, which was one of the entrances off Higley. So it's a little retail center right here. All right, let's take a look at Joe's Farm and Grill, or Joe's Farm Grill. So right here they have one of the original baseball gloves that they used to play catch with back in the day. I just thought that was really cool. It was neat that they, you know, honor the little things like that in life, playing catch with Dad, you know? So special. Lots of windows, beautiful architecture, and like I said, great food. So now we're walking more towards the coffee shop, so I'll give you guys a tour of that. So lots of outdoor seating, lots of indoor seating, really good coffee, quality coffee. So if you want to get some a nice strong cappuccino, come here. And then this is the Quonset hut that they call Bar None. And there actually is a bar in here, but it's also a barn. Barn 1. And you can see there's tons of craftsmen. So they've got a number of these little subleased commercial centers where people that make things are either working or selling either an experience or their products. So that's pretty cool. So you can kind of see into their life, see into their craft, I should say. And here's an area where you can actually make stuff. So they have classes here. That's pretty cool. And then going around back. So this is a walkway here, and this leads to another restaurant. I think there's a pizza shop back here. And a place to get some wine on the other side. And beer. Really good food. So, yeah, West. Really good. I've eaten there. I've had their beers. Really good beer. Well, that was worth checking out. That was really cool. I hope you guys had fun. Like I said, I've come here a few times with my family just to eat and hang out. And when friends come to town from out of state or family out of state, like this is one of those places we like to check out. So you can see how cool it would be to live in a place like this where everything is so walkable and there's so many options. And man, I just can think of in my head of so many people that would just love that. So depending on what you're after, this may be your dream come true. So thanks for joining me, and that was an awesome tour of Agritopia.